In this video, I'm going to show you how to update WeddingWire emails. So this will be all communication via email for leads that come from WeddingWire. They inquire about your business, and these are going to be the nurture emails that you're going to send out, working to get an appointment on your sales calendar using the consultation link inside of LeadAccess. If you've already watched the video on the not emails, this is going to be very similar. But where you're going to go to update these, go to the left menu here, go to marketing, come up here to emails, hover over it, click templates. It's going to take you to this page here, and then you can just type in WeddingWire in the search bar, and it should pull up all your WeddingWire emails. You're going to see a couple of pages of these. There's a couple that are just like the not, but they're not being used anymore, and that's going to be WeddingWire email 1 and WeddingWire email 2. You can update these just in case we use the workflow in the future that these emails are attached to. So if you click on them, this is going to be just like what we saw in the not email video, but it's going to be emails that are created for the sole purpose of clicking this link and getting the lead to fill out a form to provide us with additional contact information. So the only time a lead would receive this email here, so the WeddingWire email 1 default campaign email, or the WeddingWire email 2 default, is whenever they've submitted an inquiry form and we do not have their phone number. So the sole purpose of these two emails is to get them to click this link. It takes them to a form, and we ask them to submit a form giving us their cell phone number and any missing information. And the purpose of that is because we want to be able to text them to start a conversation, and that's what activates the AI, right? So to get our best chances of getting them on a sales call, we have better communication via text than we do via email. And so we want to make sure that we can get them to communicate with us via text, and we have to have their number to do that. So these two emails are for the sole purpose of being able to get that information. Now, if you want to go ahead and update those just for future reference, if we start using these again, that is completely fine. Change whatever verbiage you need to change here. Just make sure that you keep this hyperlink in here, and make sure that the verbiage is all suited around getting them to click this link, fill out a form. You'll see merge tags that are inside of here. That's going to be for their first name. This is going to be for your business name. And then we also have some hyperlinks inside of these emails too. And if you click this button here, it'll show you what this text is hyperlinked to, which is your consultation calendar that's found inside of LeadAccess. If you want to change the subject line, you can go to these three dots, hit settings. Your subject line will be found there. What we do ask is that you do not change the from name or the from email. Obviously, after every little change is made, hit save, and then save template here. And then after every single update is made, you also want to make sure that you're coming to these three dots, hit test email, send a test email to, put your email address in there, hit send test email, and make sure the formatting and the verbiage that comes through all looks exactly how you want it to look, and then you're squared away and you're set. So once again, just a quick recap: WeddingWire email 2 default campaign, and WeddingWire, it's not the not, WeddingWire I'm getting other things in there too. WeddingWire email 1 default campaign are not currently being used, but they may be used in the future if WeddingWire changes their formatting on their site. So if you want to change those now, you can. If not, no big deal. So what's the next email that's really important to focus on? It would be the WeddingWire email 0 form submitted email. This is the email that's going to go out whenever you put a lead into the lead launch form that says WeddingWire on your dashboard. So a WeddingWire inquiry comes in, you get the email in your inbox, you're going to go out to Wedding Pro, you're going to get the lead's actual personal email address, their phone number if it's been provided, their event date, all of the information that you don't have. The reason being is because sometimes WeddingWire will not send all of that information on the inquiry emails that you receive, but you'll find that information inside of Wedding Pro. So we always recommend when that email comes in, go to Wedding Pro, obtain that personal contact information, come back here to Your dashboard, let me see if I have it in here. I may not. I do. In your dashboard, your WeddingWire form, you're going to submit that information here and hit send. After you hit send, the first email that they're going to receive, it's going to be this WeddingWire email 0 form submitted. Okay, if you click that, you'll find the email that they're going to receive. If this does not fit your branding and you want to change it, no big deal at all. Just make sure that the hyperlinks, you're using the right merge tag for the consultation calendar. Inside of all of these emails, the whole purpose of them is to get them to click a link and schedule a consultation. And so if you're not putting the consultation calendar merge tag anywhere in these emails, you're making a mistake. So you want to make sure that you do that. So you'll see here I got schedule my consultation. If I click this link, you'll see this is the merge tag for the consultation calendar. And then there's other merge tags like the contact's first name, the business name. You'll see that there's merge tags for the event date, so on and so forth. This not merge tag, but this hyperlink down here, this is just another call to action that goes to the consultation calendar. I'm a big fan of putting multiple calls to action in emails. And then if you want to change the subject line, like always, click the 3 dots, go to settings, change the subject line there, but make sure you keep the from email and the from name the same. After you get done making updates, always save, and then make sure you test. Put your email address in there, hit send test email, and this is going to guarantee that whenever this email goes out to a lead, you have already seen what it looks like, you're okay with it, and you know that the lead is going to receive exactly what you want. So this is an important email because this is the first email that goes out after you submit the lead launch WeddingWire form on the dashboard when a lead comes in. Now, if you go back and you look at the rest of the WeddingWire emails, there's one other one that I'm going to point out that may be important to you, may not, but that is the WeddingWire date not available email. This email here is going to be sent out if a WeddingWire lead comes through and your company does not have availability on that date to provide services. This will probably be incredibly rare that this goes out, but this is the email that goes out in that instance. So of course, if you want to update that, that's where it's at. Of course, subject lines in here, right there, and do not change this or this, and like always, just test. Now, all of the other emails that you see in here that you can change, so everything from the WeddingWire email 3 default campaign, so 4, 5, 6, 7, those are just going to be nurture emails for the sole purpose of clicking a link and scheduling a consultation on the consultation calendar. Everything else that you see here where it says copywriter style, sell the outcome, these are really just a little bit more engaging, dramatically written emails for the sole purpose of trying to paint a picture of what it's going to look like to have an amazing event with your company. They're going to create a sense of urgency, and they're really trying to, like I said, paint a picture for somebody. It's not going to be your standard, hey, just checking in to see if you'd still like to have a consultation type email. So you can click on these. If you don't like the style of them or they don't fit your branding, it's totally cool. You can always come through. You can change these. You'll see that these have been written a little bit different than maybe you are used to seeing, and that's okay. The reason we did that is because we want them to be different than probably a lot of your competition. And the other reason we did that is because we did a little bit of research on some copywriters and tactics that they use to get emails to convert. And we utilized AI, providing that information to AI to spit out some of these emails in hopefully a chance to create better conversions for you. But that doesn't mean that this is the only way to do it. In fact, if what we have written here doesn't fit your brand, and just being honest, it's not going to fit a lot of people's brand, you can come in here and you can change these to fit your brand, especially if you already have emails that you know are working. Just always be aware of the call to actions with the hyperlinks. Make sure that you're using the appropriate hyperlinks to put people on your consultation calendar. And do not use like a Calendly link or something like that. We want all of these leads to stay inside of Lead Access because we have workflows set up that when they book appointments using the consultation calendar, we have certain reminders, certain follow-up emails that go to you and your team. So we want to make sure that we're doing it this way. Of course, if you have any questions as you come through here and you're taking a look at all of these emails and you need help in any way, shape, or form, shoot us an email, let us know. But this is where you can find all of the emails for WeddingWire to update to fit your overall brand.